This caregiver tip is you're being watched. Now, keep in mind that you and your patient, your loved one, your care recipient, will be spending more time with each other than probably you ever have before. And while you think you know each other, you're going to find out that you don't know each other nearly as well as you're about to. So what's very, very important is your patient, your care recipient, is going to be watching you like a hawk, like never before, and you're going to be doing the same thing. Now, the key is to maintain a positive demeanor, because if you show negativity, that just gives them one more thing to worry about. They don't need that. They need to focus on their medical malady. You need to focus on keeping them strong. So I offer 3 suggestions on what you can do to keep yourself from being watched in a negative way. First off, start your day on a happy note. Make sure that when you wake up in the morning, there's a smile on your face. This is going to sound really corny. Forgive me, but it worked for us. Every single morning that we were in the hospital and also at home, the first thing I did as soon as I opened my eyes up and my wife had to wake up is I played a song called Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. And I put it on loud. And it woke us up, and for whatever reason, my wife would smile, I would smile. The nurses that would come by the room, they would peek their head in and say good morning with a smile, because they knew that's how we were starting our day. It's a very upbeat song. If you have a song, use that. But no matter what, start your day on a high note. That really helps. And if you're being watched by your patient and you're starting with a smile and a happy song, that starts them the same way. Point number 2. You know what? Body language is an amazing thing. 70% of all language that's read is body language. Now think about this. Your patient is in many cases unable to do a lot of things for themselves that they used to do. And now they're asking you to do it. What's the number one thing that we sometimes do? And I was guilty of this as can be. You roll your eyes. You roll your eyes, and what message does that send? It sends that you don't want to be doing this, or this is bothersome. So what's the patient going to do? They may clam up. They may not ask you for help the next time. And there's lots of signals that your body gives off from head to toe. You might want to learn what they are so you can learn how to control them so that your patient doesn't see you're visibly upset or visibly angry. There are lots of things you can learn about body language. Number 3, very, very important. You're in a room with a patient. Many times if you're in the hospital room and your patient, your loved one is an inpatient, you may be there for a while. There were times we were there 11 to 14 days without a break. You can imagine what that feels like. It could feel like being a prisoner. My suggestion is this, and especially if you're at home taking care of a patient or your loved one, and you need to take a break, take it. Get out of the room, have time to yourself, give your loved one time to herself as well, or himself as well, whatever it may be. But find opportunities to take breaks from each other. And if you're not sure that you're comfortable with that because you feel like you have to be on top of everything, then maybe you might want to buy baby monitors. Yeah, that may sound strange, but if you buy baby monitors, then that's going to provide you with an opportunity to hear the patient, hear your loved one whenever they need anything, or if they just speak your name, you take the other monitor in your room with you, whatever room you're in, or even outside, and you'll hear it. You could rush into the room and take care of your loved one. And you know what? A lot of them transport outside, so you could be outside. And my suggestion is try to get outside whenever you can. It makes a huge difference in changing your mood. Changing the scenery makes a big difference. And why is all this important? Well, because when you go back into the patient's room, you come back with a smile on your face, ready to help out any way you can. So those are my 3 recommendations as to what you can do to make sure that when you're being watched, it's in a very positive way that your patient sees you. Hi, my name is Rob Harris. I am a caregiver to a 2-time cancer survivor. I'm an author, a caregiver advocate, a speaker, and a coach. I have a book coming out July of 2012 called We're in This Together, A Caregiver Story. You can find it on my website at www.robcares.com. Have a great day.